Chapter 15. Weird Couple. The next morning, after the couple had their breakfast, they immediately prepared for the day's activity. Hyun-ki was standing by Reeler's door with his arms folded and, at the same time, whistling a happy tune, waiting for her to dress up for their beach getaway. And when she came out, Hyun-ki gave her a jaw-drop look. She was dressed in very short denim shorts and a loose white blouse where the front was tucked in her shorts, and the loose ends of the rest of her blouse were hanging behind her back. Her white rubber shoes were a good match for her outfit. She was also wearing a straw summer sun hat with a blue ribbon tied around the top. Wow, Riel. You're stunning, so beautiful, and so sexy, admiring her looks. But wait, I have to change my outfit, or else I will be out of place. Hyun-ki returned to his room wearing a pair of blue denim shorts, black sneakers, and a gray sando shirt, showing his masculinity with a white summer beach sun hat. Riel looked at him in a different usual self. He looked charming. Then they went to their car and drove to the resort. The two loving couples immediately checked in, had their luggages brought to their room by the attendants so that they can freely roam around the resort. Then they immediately searched for a store where they could purchase a swimsuit for Riel. Riel wandered around the store in search for her ideal swimwear, until Hyun-ki found something that he thinks suits her. "Don't you think the swimsuit is too revealing?" she asked the sales clerk. The swimsuit Hyun-ki picked for her was a one-piece backless red bikini swimsuit. For Riel, it was her first time wearing such swimwear. "Oh, ma'am, it suits you perfectly. You have such a beautiful body, so sexy. You are truly a commercial model in the true sense of the word," the clerk is encouraging. "We are so lucky to have you in our store. Can I have a picture with you, please?" requested the store clerk. The clerk opened the fitting room door to show Hyun-ki of Reeler's bathing suit. The smile on Reeler's face dropped into dismay, and she frowned when she saw Hyun-ki entertaining some ladies around him. "Oh my! Look at my sugar already swarmed by hungry ants," Riel sarcastically boomed in a jealous tone while closing in on him. Hyun-ki was startled and turned around to see Riel in that revealing swimsuit. Her sudden presence made the ladies around him look at her, slowly shy away, and leave, believing they could not match her beauty. Her looks flustered Hyun-ki simultaneously. He could not remove his eyes from her sexy body, especially at that swimsuit she was wearing. Riel, in turn, frowned and turned her back to him, returning to the fitting room. "Riel, wait. Please don't go away. I didn't mean to be engaging. They are just talking to me," he defensively exclaimed. "And I like that swimsuit. It befits you, sweetheart," his follow-up remark. Riel was pleased that Hyun-ki liked her swimsuit but was doubtful of his sincerity when he called her sweetheart, thinking that he just wanted to appease her. She came out of the fitting room, snubbed Hyun-ki, and turned to the clerk instead to make a suggestion. "Do you have a body cover, because I'm not used to walking with this revealing swimsuit, and a sunscreen lotion to protect my skin?" "You mean a sarong, ma'am, and yes. We also have sunscreen for your skin." She wrapped the sarong around her body when handed to her, and the clerk laughed slightly. "This is how the sarong should be worn, ma'am. You put this around you vertically and then tie the ends behind your neck," demonstrated the clerk as she wrapped it around Riel. Riel was happy to learn it. Then she asked the clerk if she could rub the lotion on her back. "Shouldn't your partner do that for you, ma'am?" the clerk suggested and smiled. Riel looked at her hesitantly and sternly, insisted that she do it for her. Hyun-ki was amused at how Riel was reacting, and he went beside her, gave her a naughty look, took the lotion, and poured some on his palm. "I'll do it, sweetheart." Riel was so irritated and pissed off that she took the lotion back and handed it to the clerk. "Do this for me, please, or I'll take off this swimsuit. You'll never have a sale today." The clerk was about to laugh because, in her mind, the couple was acting weird but sweet. "Okay, ma'am, I'll do it." And taking back the lotion from Hyun-ki, she commented, "You made her jealous, sir." Hyun-ki winked at the clerk with approval, then held Riel close to him, apologizing so Riel calmed down. When on the beach, everyone couldn't help but take glances at her in a red swimsuit because of her perfect body figure, her sexiness, and her beautiful face. Hyun-ki felt insecurity creeping in on him. He grabbed her by the hand and clutched it, so every man would see that she was taken. Then he brought her by the seashore and suggested they take a boat ride. The boatman rowed them to the middle of the sea, where Hyun-ki prefers to swim, then went to another island with a sandbar for them to see and perhaps bask in the sun. While sailing in the middle of the sea, Riel looked pale, gasping for air, like she was drowning when she was not even in the water. It looked as if she was afraid of something. Hyuniki felt bothered and embraced Riel to calm her and make her comfortable. He requested the boatman to bring them back by the seashore. Hyuniki carried her out of the boat and assisted her to her feet when on land. They walked by the swimming pool instead, and Hyuniki got her by the pool sun lounges and had her lie there to rest. "I'll get some fresh drinks and something to eat," he told Riel. While Riel was lying on the pool sun lounge, a man sat beside her. He looked charming with good looks. His hair was trimmed out of an army cut, and he wore a thin blue polo shirt revealing his muscular body. He glanced at Riel, then offered his hand as he introduced himself. Riel did not move, just stared at him when Hyuniki came with a tray of fresh drinks and sandwiches. Hyuniki did not want the way the man was staring at Riel. He was pissed, so he abruptly stood close to the man and shoved him away as if he didn't see him. "Hey, dude. That's rude, man." The man got irritated and, without hesitation, pushed Hyuniki hard as if asking for a fight. Hyuniki was about to punch back, but they were halted when Riel yelled, "Stop it. That's my husband you are about to punch, you fool." The security heard the commotion and ran to stop them, demanding they settle their differences at the security office. Hyuniki and the men followed the security officer and advised Riel to wait for him, but Riel followed suit. The two men started to argue again when Riel cut in. "Sir, it was only a misunderstanding because my husband protected me, especially since I am pregnant." Hyuniki turned to Riel with a quick sideways glance, then gave an open-mouthed smile, thinking of Rieler's defense as silly. The man Hyuniki challenged looked at them both. His eyes moved back and forth sideways as he glanced at Riel closely, as if visualizing her explanation, looking at her eyes moving from side to side, indicating she was lying. And just by looking at her body, she was pregnant? Hyuniki decided then to give way to end this trouble. Both were free to go, but they were asked to shake hands and let their disagreement slide. Hyuniki wrapped his arm around Riel while they walked without speaking. Still, when they returned to the pool benches, he could no longer control his delight, so he suddenly gave a belly laugh and kept hugging Riel, telling her of the mischief she made, making them believe she was pregnant. Sometimes, one has to act weird to come out of a win-win situation.